Hello everybody, this is ElOhTeeBee.
And the ever-so-weary ShadeShine.
And I'm using random hugs now because I finally got around to deleting that stupid dire tide HUD I got from the tutorials. We are bringing you a Dota 2 Captain's Mode cast between qwehgjk and Team HurrA.
I'm assuming it's Team HurrA. It might be Team HurrA, because the A is capitalized or something. And I'm really glad to see both Invoker, Naga Siren, Ancient Apparition, and all three of those guys banned. Lycan ban saddens me a little bit because I like Lycan.
Yeah, but he's totally OP, man. Dazzle first pick.
It's good. Well, we know who the carry is for Team HurrA.
Dazzle gaining popularity as of late. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of him, but that's possibly just because I'm terrible with my shallow grapes.
Or your shadow waves, for that matter.
Yeah, Shadow Wave does a lot of damage. I was very surprised to realize just how much it did.
And none of it's magical. Eat shit and die, Animage players.
Wait, it's not magical series?
It's physical damage.
Well, that explains why I was insta-jibbing the anti-mage with it.
And a Mirana pickup, that's really good. We need more Mirana in games. If we could get our pick percentage to about 100, that would be acceptable.
Dyer's pick.
Mirana and Nyx, a lot of detection going to be... Oh, Ember Spirit picked up.
Oh no. Oh.
Are you ready for some rat?
Oh.
Because we're going to be seeing some rat this game.
No. No.
Dyer's ban.
I like rat Dota.
I hate rat though, that's boring.
It's called Defense of the Ancients, not Attack of the Heroes.
Well, yes, but you're attacking the other person's ancient.
10 seconds
Slark
to go.
ban. Another Slark ban, in fact. I'm still not quite sure why it happened.
Well, people hate Slark. It's completely reasonable.
Puck getting banned up by Team HurrA. Probably planning to draft a mid that Puck would do pretty well against.
Or throwing Ember Spirit against the Puck mid. Maybe they just didn't want to deal with that nonsense.
I doubt we'll be seeing a mid Ember Spirit. He's more popular as a safe lane farmer.
Ooh. They do not want to deal with the Ember Spirit. Whole bunch of disable.
Yeah, Bane is going to be very good at shutting those silly antics down.
Or better yet, keeping a shallow-graved hero in place long enough for him to be killed mercilessly. Nightmare is painful.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds.
Oh
Pick.
Oh no, they picked Luna.
What do you have against Luna?
I don't have anything against Luna, but now it's a Luna team versus a Mirana team. Which team do I favor now?
Luna team on the grounds that her butt is nicer?
But Mirana is, I don't know, more cat fetishy, so it's good. It's good for the furries in the audience. I can't seem to have a prejudice against one of my moon-enjoying heroes.
Seconds.
At any rate, it'll be interesting to see how they choose to lane this Luna, considering that they've already got the Ember Spirit. Maybe they will be sending it.
Well, there's an alternative to that. Luna mid isn't that bad. It's not strong, but... Well, Sand King. Another disable!
Another disably support. It makes me wonder if qwehgjk is planning to send the Nyx mid.
I don't think... If they don't pick a strong carry... Or... Well, they need a strong carry, actually. But,
yeah,
they don't pick...
Mirana off lane, Nyx mid, and then Bane and Sand King plus carry to get farm. That'd be the normal lane layout.
To go.
The problem with this team is it's going to need to go off really quickly and start picking off Luna, picking off Ember Spirit, making sure Dazzle never gets to shallow grave someone successfully.
Yeah, Ember Spirit is so hard to pick off. Luna doesn't really have any escapes, but she does have great base move speed, so she can be pretty hard to pin down too.
More importantly, in a team fight, Lucent Beam allows her to deliver a very large amount of disruption from a long range.
Dyer's ban.
Try and Protector ban from qwehgjk. I honestly think that's a bit of a waste of a ban. I'd expect the Darkseer to go off lane, and that's where Train is most commonly found.
Well, actually, if I could disagree with you, I could see Treant being picked to support the safe lane here. Storm Spirit ban, they don't want a strong mid coming out. But I think that's too little too late. They probably already got one of their mids in Nyx, Bane, or Mirana, to be honest.
I really don't think we'll see a mid Bane.
And there's Viper. Well, there's mid or the safe lane. Pick your pick.
Yeah, right now I do think it'll be a mid Nyx. Could see a mid Mirana and offlane Nyx too, but I don't really like that.
No, no. Mid Viper, maybe. I don't know. Maybe offlane Viper, mid Mirana, safe lane 3 supports. What could go wrong? Oh god, everyone's dead!
Seconds.
Well, it would certainly help Sand King get a really, really fast blink.
Time.
Also a fast 6. To go with that blink.
Sand King has some nasty underbite.
All the better to eat you with, my dear.
Not really, I imagine it would actually make eating hard. Can he even open his mouth enough to get things in it?
Well, I presume he grinds them down with sand and eats them when they're small, so yes. I did not expect...
Lord of Avernus is the last pick from Team HurrA.
Did not expect that at all.
Yeah, teams were really in... Are you AFK? Yeah. Teams were really in love with Abaddon for a bit, but that seemed to fall off pretty quickly. It's nice to actually see him in a game. Usually when he was popular, he got banned.
Well, he was something new to consider, and a lot of things probably weren't based around taking him into account.
You know, he has no cosmetics that I like.
He looks good as he is, man.
Yeah, he looks alright.
Sometimes the designers get it right the first time.
Seconds.
But then they change the cat mount so it looks horrible even though it's a female animal. I'm looking at you, Valve.
And an instant pause again.
That's always good. Good! We need those to introduce heroes.
Well, let's go ahead and do that then. We've got Lilith on the Sand King. We've got Ice Cream on Bane. We've got Pulse on the Nyx Assassin. We've got Kaivalda on the Viper, and we've got B on the Mirana.
And for our not-so-friendly Dire, we have Snowy Doto on the Luna. Speeder, he better slow down on the Abaddon. KVN, I'm not plugging your link, on Darkseer. LCS at Team HurrA, I'm assuming, on the Dazzle. And fuck the King on Ember Spirit. Only if the King wants to, man.
Well, hopefully things will get underway quickly. In the meanwhile, let's do a quick assessment of player cosmetics. Nyx's set is eh, Sand Viper's set is eh. Is Mirana even using cosmetics in this game? No, she's not. Viper and Bane, of course, don't have any. Let's see here. Dazzle, not using cosmetics. Ember Spirit, not using cosmetics. Abaddon, not using cosmetics. And Luna has some decent looking hair, which I guess means her team wins by default.
Yay!
You just showed bias. You were biased against Mirana.
Mirana's hair looks nice enough without a cosmetic.
Looks like it will indeed be Ember Spirit mid. Luna is the safe lane farmer with the help of Abaddon and Dazzle for the tri-lane. I don't really like this tri-lane. They don't have that much lockdown.
They don't really need much lockdown. They've got enough deterrence to protect Luna from ganks, which is what I think they really need.
Yeah, they can definitely keep her safe, but they won't be getting any kills with this sort of thing.
Doesn't matter if you have kills if Luna gets farmed and the enemy can't farm themselves.
Battle will
well, we've got Pulse going up. Oh, I stand corrected. Pulse has the Nyx Assassin Dag, and that means that his team is practically guaranteed to win.
Well, as we all know, Dagon 5 is the most important item to have in the game.
It will be a mid Viper and a tri-lane consisting of the Sand King, the Mirana, who will probably be the farmer, and Bane. I wonder when Bane's getting some cosmetics.
Begins.
Never.
Oh. I bet
Right after.
Go
Go on.
I bet Bane would have some great cosmetics.
Oh, probably. But he's getting cosmetics right after Oracle and Techies get cosmetics.
True, true.
And that's
Regen rune spawning bot, the most useless 0-minute rune spawn.
Unless you were dumb enough to buy a bottle first, in which case, yay for you.
Your bottle is now a super bottle. You're still an idiot for getting it first.
Meanwhile,
with early double ion shell.
Meanwhile, Viper's definitely going to be enjoying his mid lane. All he has to do is orb cast Ember Spirit, and he'll actually die. These are facts.
Yep, Ember Spirit, pretty fragile early on.
There isn't really an answer to being shot to death with poison.
Certainly not when you're a melee hero.
Not when your creeps won't. I never really understood that. Why don't creeps understand that orbs are attacks?
Because Dota rules are dumb.
Meanwhile, Sand King's trying to fight Darkseer. That's a horrible decision, because Ion Shell hurts. A lot.
Regeneration.
And the Darkseer will wind up with an easy regen rune. And it looks like he might be heading mid to help out the beleaguered Ember Spirit. No, he's going back to his lane.
He knows it's never a good idea to help someone in need.
Unsurprisingly, Viper absolutely dominating mid, 9-3 compared to Ember Spirit's 3-0.
For a few seconds, Ember Spirit had more experience, though, for some reason.
Game is hard.
Game is really hard when you're a ranged hero.
In your dreams.
Off lanes, comparatively, they're both doing pretty bad. But that's not what you expect when you're the offlaner.
Which is probably for the best. Nick's about to run into some trouble, maybe.
Yeah, I think he might be playing a little too aggressively there.
But as you posited earlier, nothing's probably going to happen because no lockdown.
Yep.
On the bright side,
he won't be getting many last hits, but he can safely leech XP all day long.
Phil, that's not what's going to save Nyx's day. Getting a good gank or two off is what's going to save his day.
Well, getting the levels will really help with that, because Nyx doesn't gank until 6.
Yeah, well, facts. And Hasted Ember Spirit, nobody cares. Except this Viper, who may be a little low for his own good.
Spared you future loss.
Keep shooting him with that poison. It hurts. So,
There's a lot as Ember Spirit is learning. He's down to about half health.
There's a reason why low-level players think Viper is OP, and it's because they don't know how to gank.
Mm-hmm. Viper, not the tankiest hero until he gets some items, and of course, very slow.
Of course, he'll make you slower, and he'll make you hate your life.
Seeing some early pressure on the Radiant offlane tier 1?
No, they're going to give up. Probably the smart decision in any case.
Well, there was still totally some early pressure there. They got it down to like a third of its HP.
Oh, I didn't say their pressure was good.
I totally saw that smoke. Looks like we'll be seeing a gank mid.
Oh, this is bad.
Viper is way too far forward. I think they could get a kill here, regardless of their low amount of lockdown.
I think they will get a kill here, regardless of a lot of reasons.
Spirit has enough for his combo.
Viper's going to try walking out, but he's locked down, and he's going to be first blood, I think? Yes.
Yep.
It was really...
Was only a matter of time.
It was really worrisome when that last attack almost got cancelled.
Yeah, it would have been really embarrassing for Viper to actually manage to walk away after all that. Luckily, he didn't. And it gives Ember Spirit a little bit of extra XP, a bit of extra gold, and a bit of room to breathe.
And he comes back in with full mana. Now he's ready to ruin Ember Spirit's life. No, don't waste those. You gotta be orbing the Ember Spirit, man. Like, you pretty much just got to ignore the creeps, because killing him is actually more important at this point.
Yeah, once Ember Spirit hits 6, he's basically going to be unkillable. And he's, what, 20-something XP away? 27, yeah. Don't do math while casting, guys.
It's never good for you.
Top tower is under attack.
Darkseer heavily zoned out. There's actually a smoke from the Radiant in an effort to kill him, but he's long gone.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Which, for what it's worth, is worth it, because that's time he could have been leeching experience.
Given how long it takes smokes to refresh in the store, I disagree. I really don't think that smoke was worthwhile. Darkseer was going back anyway. Don't know why he'd be going back, but he was.
We didn't want to die.
Luna finishing her boots. Mirana, meanwhile, a good 8 CS ahead.
Double damage.
Get more tower pressure. That tower will probably fall shortly. Good impale from the Nyx, though.
And that's actually kind of bad. But I'm not sure for whom it's worse. It prevents Luna from farming the top lane as safely. But she might want to win the game early, maybe, for some bizarre reason, I guess. I don't really understand it.
Well, so far the Radiant haven't shown all that much skill in ganking, so I think that she could probably safely continue to farm top. Especially if she shows better creep management than she has so far.
Well, she's going to want to turn that ring off once she's done pushing towers.
Mm-hmm.
She's probably not going to turn that ring off.
Mm-hmm. Ember Spirit now at 6.
Viper's still... Viper not doing what he needs to be doing. He needs to be... I'm going to walk you through a tutorial of how to win this Ember Spirit lane. You hit Q on your keyboard. You click on Ember Spirit. You hit Q again, and you click on him again until he is dead. You repeat this process.
How to win lanes.
You also need your team to ward so you can actually see those ganks coming.
Ember Spirit has a ward to give him vision of the high ground, but the ward was bought by him. So.
Radiant's bottom tower is being
Well, I meant Viper, so he can't be ganked.
Oh.
Ember Spirit should always have like 17 of those Majiggers down, so he doesn't die. I know he can only lay 3, but he better have 17 of them just in case.
Ooh, Ember Spirit finds an Invis. Don't think they saw him finding it either.
Darkseer's jungling for some reason. I guess he's given up on life.
Well, he wasn't having any success in the off lane, and Jungle Darkseer can get farmed up reasonably well.
Fortunately, now he has to do the jungle walk back to base because he doesn't have a ring of health. It's really helpful to be able to regen some of that damage.
I think Abaddon's stuck around at mid for a bit too long. Viper's already playing a bit more conservatively than he was before. Abaddon's just not doing any good where he is.
Worse, he's letting Viper catch up for that kill. Actually, Viper's a whole level ahead.
Yeah, Viper's been ahead.
Well, he's only gotten further ahead since Abaddon showed up.
They really want to make something happen, but Ember Spirit mistimes the chains.
What's worse is that Abaddon doesn't have borrowed time, so Viper could very easily turn his attention on him and get a kill, even if he does die.
Yeah, Abaddon is super low right now. He really shouldn't be sticking around in this lane.
Ember wasting his invisibility rune. I only imagine he has gone daft.
Oh.
And there's going to be a dead Abaddon.
Yep, that ulti is almost
guaranteed
to be a kill. Oh
dead
no,
Ember
it's
Spirit,
even worse. It's a kill on Ember Spirit.
I would have took the kill on Abaddon.
Looks like they might get that Abaddon kill anyway. And down goes Dazzle. This is an absolute disaster for the Dire.
Oh no!
That wound up being a 4-for-0, even Viper escaping on low health.
On the bright side, Luna still alive.
And that's Viper's mech.
Shouldn't he got Vanguard instead of mech?
Vanguard is terrible on all ranged heroes, Viper included.
Yeah, but mech's a support item. They have Bane to get that.
Mech is also good on carries who don't need to build up too much damage and who want to take Cup, like Viper. See also Necrolite. Death Prophet.
But Necrolite you build a Bloodstone on.
Never say that again.
But Necrolite you build a Vanguard on.
That's even worse.
But Vanguard's one of the best items in the game.
No, it isn't.
Also, you build a hood. You build a hood on Necrolite to be serious.
Yeah, I prefer going for mech first, then pipe.
Oh! Welcome to the lowest MMR in the trench, everybody. Oh.
What the hell was that?
Phone.
Oh.
Fixed it.
Problem solved.
It was already on vibrate. Throw it on the bed. Noise destroyed.
Duo mid strategy continuing to work well for the Dire, and by continuing to work well, I mean, oh god, they're going to feed more kills.
Actually, Viper's not there. Mirana can't really punish as well as Viper can.
Oh, that's true. In fact, Mirana's down to half health. That's...
If she would you need to pop your wand though, Mirana.
Ooh, Luna wastes her ulti. And Abaddon wasn't 6 yet, so that was an easy kill there.
Why is he anywhere near anything serious? Mirana, you really need to use your wand. Those 7 charges on your wand are just gonna make you feel bad when you're dead. And you waste a salve when you're burning. Oh my goodness.
Spirit, meanwhile, might be in a little bit of trouble, but he's got his ulti, so he'll be fine. In fact, he just found a double damage route, so he's probably going to get a kill out of this. He definitely would have got a kill if he'd been a bit less hesitant. Oh,
he got it anyway.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
But Mirana needed to use that those 7 charges earlier, and now Sand King's gonna die for it.
Yeah, Sand King he's in a lot of trouble.
He's gonna juke!
Oh, nice! I hadn't considered that. That was
unfortunately, Viper's gonna get to burning.
Yeah, but they're fighting under a tier 2 tower. I really don't like this. Oh, Ember Spirit's so low, he's shallow graved, but I'm not sure he can make it out.
He needs to get poisoned now.
And he's doomed.
He's gonna make it, but no he's not, because he's dead.
And Abaddon's probably screwed too. Still no bar time. He still hasn't gained a level, in fact. He's still at level 4, 13 minutes in. It is very important as a support to manage to find your levels.
Because you can end the whole game at level 4. I've seen it happen.
It's happened to me. It was not fun.
It's actually the opposite of fun. You consider things you can do outside, like getting a sunburn or getting stung by bees.
Accidentally hitting your testicles with a ball-peen hammer?
Hell no!
Well, I did say accident.
Hell no! There ain't no accident in that. That's why your testicles should be armored at all points of the day.
Well, that's what you get for seriously suggesting Bloodstone on Necrolite. Looks like there will be a fight happening mid soon.
You mean a slaughter?
Yeah, this fight is likely to be pretty one-sided if the previous team fights have been any indication. Luna, where is Luna? Luna's ulti is down for another 15 seconds.
Unfortunately, that seems to be about how long this fight's going to take to start. Unless they disperse, in which case it's going to take forever to start, because it's not going to happen. Vendetta Nyx wants to make something happen. Pay attention to durations. Nyx, you're going to be visible soon. Nyx, you're visible.
Very important, of course, to pay attention to invis durations on your buff bar thing. I wonder what that's called.
I would go with buff bar, but I don't know.
Oh, Ember Spirit, that is not where you want to be.
Unfortunately, on the high ground is where he wants to be. And this is where Luna wants to be.
Off. Get some nice damage in on the Viper, but unfortunately Viper's tanking is all down, and Mirana will just use her invis and they'll back off. Safe and sound.
Viper's way too close, it's gonna fall off soon.
Oh, Ember Spirit's in a bad spot. I think
Not
they might
soon
press him
enough.
out before he can do anything. Oh, but the Shallow Grave saves him.
Sand King saves the Viper, though.
And Dazzle is finally the first casualty of that fight. Oh, that Luna was in way too deep.
Luna stood in the sandstorm for way too long. And Viper's going back in, he doesn't care. You can't run for being poisoned to death.
How about that?
Yep, Abaddon goes down despite his shield. And it looks like they'll be taking a tower. Oh, they mech up.
5 in a row.
Oh,
Ember Spirit dies.
Ember Spirit wound up in the middle of the enemy team, which is not a place you want to be when you're playing such a fragile hero.
Viper's got Yasha. It's doing pretty good for 15 in, to be honest.
This game is looking really one-sided so far. It's not quite at the 10k advantage for Golden XP, but it's starting to get close.
The bigger problem is that if we're going to go with Rat right now, I don't even think the fact that Luna and Ember Spirit are pretty badass heroes can save them from this team.
Yeah,
Double damage.
I think the THR definitely has the better late game here, but that might just never be relevant.
It's especially never going to be relevant if Luna keeps going into fights she can't win like she's playing. Also, some unhappy news. Neither Dazzle nor Abaddon are level 6 yet. Meanwhile, Bane's level 8, Sand King's level 8, Nyx is level 11. And if you consider Mirana a support, she's level 11 too.
I don't think she's a support this game.
She hasn't done anything important. She's a support. She better buy Courier next game.
Supporter feed?
My name was I buy Courier or I feed at one point.
Censored or feed.
Because you can't put support in your name. Or else you're probably gonna try to impersonate Valve support.
Yeah, there's actually a really good reason for that.
That is the good reason. It sounds silly, but people do it, and people have gotten away with it before such measures were in place.
Basically, a couple assholes ruin stuff for everyone. Same as usual.
But really, if you ever give out...
Sand King totally has his blink. Oh, he is just looking for a chance to get a juicy initiation.
Oh, this could be good.
Might get one, too.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
Oh, Mirana might be in trouble. Oh, never mind. She just sleeps off.
And the tower goes uncontested because of that bait. Great bait, mate.
Sand King blinks a little deeper in.
He wants something.
I don't really think this is a good idea, though. His team isn't there anymore. They're close, but they aren't there.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
Haste.
There's so much potential here. Arrow whiffs. It looks like the fight's about to start. And Sand King misses his chance.
Dire's courier.
He's gonna go in anyway! Oh my god, Abaddon actually has his ult!
Abaddon winds up healing up. Abaddon pretty good counter to Viper in that sense. Looks like he would get away though, trapped in by creeps.
How about that?
Beans grip on the Dazzle, that sucks.
They really wanted
Teleport out of Ember.
They really want this Ember dead too, and they're going to get it.
How about that?
Why did he do that?
I don't know, but now it's past the 10k point. I don't think Team HurrA would be playing badly if they just GG'd out right now.
Has been destroyed.
No, there's no honor in GGing out if you're losing this badly.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
But it makes me wonder why a well-coordinated team that loses at this point is allowed to surrender, if a poorly coordinated team that has no chance of coming back cannot surrender at this point.
Your tears over the lack of a surrender option continue to be delicious.
But you know, we've both been in games that fucking go on way too long.
Yeah, and
Because of a lack of surrender feature.
I came back from a losing game yesterday. I'm glad this game doesn't have surrender.
But does it have a feature to prevent you from quitting like a little bitch when things don't go your way?
Oh, so that's how it's gonna be, huh?
Well, you did say that you enjoyed my tears.
True, true.
I mean, if you want to throw punches, you can't want me to wear kid gloves back.
Anyway, Luna doing a little bit of split pushing. Now she's doing a little bit of running for her life, but Nyx has found her.
She doesn't know that she's running for her life, though.
Well, she does now. Unfortunately, it's a bit too late to actually do it.
Somebody's on a roll. How about that?
You're expecting Sandy Claus.
Best death quote.
Sand King, you're a douche. Ember Spear about to catch a case of the dead.
I don't know. There's not much other than the Bane there. I'm not sure that he can get the... Oh,
that?
never mind. He totally got the kill.
Mine.
Ember Spirit not fast enough with his shield. And there's the GG. When their supports are solo killing your carries... Yeah.
That lesson goes without saying, I think. It's a painful lesson to have to learn, though.
Indeed.
Hopefully next patch has surrender in it.
Not a chance. This is ElOhTeeBee.
And I hope we see Techie soon.
Signing off.
Bye.
So salty.